king of the party. What did I do to deserve that?
Yes. Hi.
I need a crown.
We will find you a crown. Welcome to the show. I gotta tell you, I love a guest that knows that we love snacks because there are snacks in front of us, and I am so excited to hear about them.
To talk about them. We know you're doing a cookie collab. Yes, we went to get some with Greywind. Can you tell us a little bit about these beautiful cookies?
Yeah, so my friend Dan Kluger, who is a chef, he owns a couple of restaurants here in New York City, including Greywind, and they have a bakery at Greywind up in Hudson Yards.
Right.
Asked me, I met him through Cookies for Kids for Cancer. So it's a charity that takes care of kids who are suffering with cancer. And he said, let's do a collab and we'll give you money to your charity of your choice. So I came up with a recipe, and so did Jake Cohen. I don't know if you guys know who Jake Cohen is, a Jewish baker. He's very fantastic and has an amazing book out, Let's Nosh. But he asked us to do a cookie for Pride. So I think Jake's is a molasses cookie, the colorful one right here. And then I did a cashew and chocolate chip.
Oh my gosh.
What is molasses?
Molasses is like it's from a tree. It's the sap, maple syrup. It's got a very
tree
you know what
cookie?
They make? No, well they make try it. It's really good. It's used in a lot of like ginger snaps. You have those in London.
Yes.
Like ginger cookies. It's like a ginger molasses cookie.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Don't be offended I'm not having any. I am gluten-free, dairy-free. It's the whole issue. We can throw a pity party for me later.
No, it's
but
fine.
they look delicious.
But they are.
Kelly in the chat said, oh, I need the cashew and chocolate chip cookie.
Yes.
Rob said, molasses is so American.
Adam said hashtag tree cookies.
Tree cookies. But that's familiar to you, isn't it?
A tree cookie.
It's really not from the tree, but you know.
This is. Sorry, I got my mouth full. My mother will kill me. It's a ginger cookie bread.
Yeah, basically.
Georgie, who does our hair, she's British. It's ginger baked.
Right.
It's like a softer ginger snap, which I like. It's nice and moist. It's very good.
The proceeds his go to the Trevor Project, and mine go to Elton John AIDS Foundation.
Oh, I love that so much. They're so good. Glad
so
we were
you're
able to
eating
have some.
cookies, you're having sweets, you're celebrating Pride, and you're also doing good. So
when you're doing good, I heard that cancels out the calories. Like that's
It's
literally
true.
how the math works.
It's true.
So
Yeah.
something else that has calories that was so shocking to me, David.
And me.
Because you are a cordon bleu trained chef.
Yes,
like
sir.
he is the real deal. Get the cookbook. It has such fabulous recipes and photos in it. When we were talking to David about some of his favorites, like what are your go-tos, David? Like what are the things you've recently ordered on Amazon? One of the first things you said was paste picante sauce, and that was just not.
Okay. This is not my pick. This is my husband Neil Patrick Harris's pick. He is from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay.
And his favorite salsa is paste picante. I could like roast tomatoes and green chilies on a barbecue and then make a gorgeous salsa.
That you've grown.
Yeah, that I've grown. And he's like, not as good as paste.
You're learning.
So the thing is, why he loves paste so much is because you can get it, you can't get it on the East Coast or in the South. You can get it only on the West Coast, but Amazon sells it.
Oh, I see what we did there,
So
David.
you get it in bulk. It's everywhere.
It is available, and it's in the carousel, by the way, if you guys want to get Neil Patrick Harris's fave.
Well, the funny thing is, my family...
Mild, though. It has to be
not
mild.
spicy. He's not a spicy
Not
guy?
too spicy.
Oh, okay. My family's from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, get out.
And I can see my mom in the chat. She's like, Alba! She's so excited. I do not think my mother would allow me to put paste picante on the table.
Really?
Well, she like makes her fresh salsa and
Of
everything.
course, yeah, exactly.
But like growing up, it's either the spiciest it can be, and if you can't handle it, grow into it being spicy. So
It's good for a salsa. It's good for a salsa.
The chat actually says, so Joshua said, I do love me some paste. Brian said, take some paste, throw it in some eggs while, okay, that sounds good, while scrambling them, and bam, instant omelet. And then Ryan is still stuck on the popcorn, which I love, but he's ordering that popcorn bowl now. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, Neil will get the block of Velveeta cheese and then put Velveeta and the paste picante and make an amazing queso.
that does sound amazing. That does sound really amazing.
I still can't. I've never heard of this before. So, shockingly, I've never heard of this tomato sauce. So we'll try it later. Next time I come round, I'm going to be I don't want any of your freshly grown, beautiful tomatoes. I'd like some, what was it called again?
Paste.
Paste.
Yeah.
Even the name's weird.
That's all Neil. That's all Neil.
We will definitely film you having some paste later after the show. I do see we have some olive oils on here.
Yes.
Now these are two different kinds. Big olive
One's
oil.
an olive oil. One is a vinegar.
Oh, it's the vinegar.
So the
up here
from
front. Yeah, I
vinegar,
see it.
and Jeffrey Zakarian, Iron Chef, turned me onto this, and it is the only vinegar he uses for all of his salad dressings. It is, I think it's French. It must be French.
Is it more like acidic? What is the?
It's just so light, and it's acidic, but it's also. It just has such a different taste. It's so pure, and it will brighten up any of your salad dressings. It's a really great vinegar. I'm almost sad that I told everybody about it.
It's gonna be hard to get.
But this olive oil is great. It's fruity. It's light. It's expensive. It's nice for drizzling on like avocado toast or anything, meats or anything that you have at the end. It's a nice finishing olive oil.
Oh, love that
Our
so much.
unison.
I know, right? We're all... As we just imagine it, we're like, oh, this sounds so good, David. I love Julia in the chat put, don't gatekeep. We don't gatekeep here. We always share all the things. So is this kind of your go-to at home, David? Like,
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I would make all my salad dressings at home, and I would use that for a nice some shallots, some mustard, some nice fresh herbs.
I feel like
I said herbs.
herbs. You
For
did.
That was
I feel like
insulting.
he's being so humble. You make everything, grow everything. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd throw that
I
out
love
there.
it. I love it. I love, this is my time of the year is getting in the dirt and watching things grow. And we've got a big farm out east, and it's really great to see from seed to table. And I take the seeds and I grow all the produce, and then I make stuff with it.
Which crop is giving you the hardest, giving you a little bit of a challenge to grow?
I had these roly-polies in my strawberries, you guys. So they were eating everything. They were eating everything, but I put some ditrinitis on it, like basically fire ash, and that killed it. So it was great.
There you go. So, okay, I have to say, so I know David, he is lovely, him and his partner, and you guys have been together for
20 years.
20 years.
That's a clap right
so
there.
what I
And
would
in
like
gay
to
years,
know...
that's like...
Gay years, that's like 700.
700 years.
That is insane. I would love to know, how did you guys initially meet?
So we met on the street.
No, you didn't.
We sure did.
Really?
Yeah.
In
yeah.
New York?
In New York City, 9th Avenue and 48th Street.
You remember?
I was doing Gypsy on Broadway with Sam Mendes,
look
and
at
he
the
was doing and he was doing Cabaret on Broadway, and the girl who was playing my wife in the show, we passed by each other, and I saw him, and he looked really weird at the time. He had like jet black hair, and he looked strange. And Kate knew Neil. And I sort of blew him off. I was like, I'm not going to give this celebrity guy my time of day. So I started texting, and he said, oh, well done, Kate. No, oh, no, David's totally gay. And so he's like, David, this is Neil. And I was like, yo, what's up? Totally blew him off. And then he was like a vulture, like following me around. And
He vultured you.
He vultured
so
me.
it is actually Neil's birthday, right?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. It's Neil's birthday.
Yeah.
And we know that you're here with us, which is really, really kind.
Right.
So you probably haven't had much time to bake him a cake or anything. So we actually have taken it upon ourselves, so that you can give it to him.
this is perfect. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be disaster.
Can I put his face in it?
Yes, ice cream.
Oh,
ice cream cake.
Shut up. This is all for me.
Have you seen him make that face to you multiple times or to your
Multiple times. Yes.
Wait,
That is so great, you guys. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Neil.
Yeah, well, thank you for giving us
Happy
your
birthday,
time because we know you have Neil, you have your 2 twin teenagers now.
Yeah.
Wait, that scares me. I have a 5-year-old, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Enjoy 5 to like 11, 12.
Okay.
13, I have to say, is tough, guys. It's really, really. I mean, do you remember 13? 6th, 7th, 8th grade was a blur to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a rough time. You're going through adolescence. School is hard, and especially what's going on nowadays for kids with social media. My kids don't have social media. But like the phones and global warming and politics, and there's a lot out there for kids. It's hard to be a kid right now.
Yeah.
So
it is.
And they're kind of giving that energy towards you in the house. They're just running circles around
Well, you know
giving-
what? The thing about 13 is that they really still need you, but they don't want you. So it's this back and forth of like, you gotta just tread lightly of like, okay, you've gotta be there, but not be there.
Yeah.
And be there for them, but be on the outside.
It's like
so
such a balance
it is.
of all the things you're
It
going to
really
do. And
is.
you're really good at balancing. I know you wrote the book, Life is a Party.
I
It's a
did.
fabulous book. And it's really inspirational with the different ideas and the things that you do in the book.
Look at that! Look at that cover. It's so fun.
It's so fabulous.
The next page of this book, I wish I had it. We have it for over there. But the next page is like you carrying all of the dishes, and I just envision that's exactly what it's like to have twins that are now teenagers, writing this book, hosting parties. What fully inspired the book? Because I know you dedicate it to them.
Yeah, you know what? I became a chef. I was an actor for a really long time, and I became a chef because my mom suddenly died with 20 days in the hospital, and then I was like, oh, I can't be acting and getting rejected for jobs. And so what do I love to do? I love to cook. So I went to culinary school, and then these things started happening for me. I started working with Mario Batali and Thomas Keller, and then I opened up a catering company in Los Angeles, and everyone was like, your recipes are great, your parties are great. I threw all these parties for these great big celebrities in LA.
we've heard.
Wow, yes.
And then they said you should do a book, so I, followed my heart and did a book.
You know what, David? I'm going to take you over because we have got a party place. Yes, we have. So I'm going to walk you over. And if you look,
I'm
so
gonna have some popcorn.
this book, Life is a Party. Talk to me about it. You broke it down into different sections, right? So
Yeah,
there's
it's a seasonal cookbook.
and it has the fiesta, the Mexican fiesta. It
Yeah,
has
it's
fancy Q, the fancy
It's
Q.
broken down by seasons.
Look how pretty it looks on the book cover. We've got these beautiful.
Here's the first page that you were
And
looking at.
welcome. Look at that. Like magic, we have turned into
Look
this
at that.
beautiful tablescape right here. Let me see. Which picture did you pull out?
I made
That's
this
him.
prop. I made this prop. It was like you're in the background. You're doing all this crazy stuff, but you have
That
to
is
make
you.
it seem like you're just putting in one flower. That's sort of like where my
So this
inspiration
is
was.
his amazing tablescape that we have done. Everything is for sale in the carousel if you want to have a look. Now, David, I really want to know, what is the best party that you've been to?
The best party I've ever been to was a 4th of July party in the Hamptons. It was so over the top and crazy. It was a...
Whose was it?
I can't
Can you
tell-
say?
I can't tell you. They're no longer together as a couple though anymore.
Oh, okay.
So the wife was the one who like made all the things happen. But they had food trucks and oyster shuckers, and there were like these teepees for these kids, and the kids could go in for 30 seconds and grab as many prizes as they wanted in the teepee, and it was crazy. A marching band came out at one point, fireworks. It was
The
insane.
Hamptons, ladies and gentlemen.
Hamptons.
The Hamptons.
But yeah, look, this is how you would do a great tablescape. Lots of different things on the table, flowers. You would do some fruit, disco balls. Yeah, this is perfect for Pride. We got some cookies here. But like, look at how great they have these beautiful glasses. I have these same glasses at home that I bought from Amazon, but not with the gold
you do?
rim. Yeah, not with the gold rim. But that's nice. You like take the gold and have it all match. You know, it's lots of fun things to do. And then also, there's a really fun trick that I like to do here.
Yes.
Here, get on this side.
Okay.
If there's a lull in the conversation or they start talking about
Doesn't
politics,
happen often with
not
this
with
one.
you, or you. But if you're with your parents and something comes up political or religious and there's a lull and you don't know what to do, I always like to keep a conversation starter. This is a table talk topic. These table topics you can get on Amazon here. And they're great conversation starters. And you just ask the question to everybody at the table. You say, what do you admire most about your parents?
What do I admire most about my parents?
Yeah, and then everybody
Oh my
answers
gosh.
the question.
What do you admire most about yours?
I asked you first.
Okay, mine is that they never stop. So my dad is in his 70s and he's just become a local councillor. And he was a television director. So, and my mum, they just keep going forward with the enthusiasm of like kids. It's really
That is
lovely.
so fun. I was going to say the same exact thing. Maybe that's why
No,
we're such
you
good
are
friends.
not.
No, my dad is 83 and he's going to Greece next year. Like, he's nonstop. Like, he doesn't want to, like, he takes life and he just wants to live it to his fullest.
That's I think I've got one under here.
Oh, you got
though.
one for me.
Oh, yes, there we go. Do you
Okay,
mind
great.
picking
No,
it
I
up?
don't.
Okay,
All right,
I'll
you
read
have
it
to
to
read
you.
it.
Okay. Shh, don't look, David. If money were no object, what kind of party would you throw?
Oh, gosh. Oh, money. I'd probably have like a mega yacht with all of my friends.
So bougie.
Well, you said no money. Come on. A mega yacht with all my friends, and we'd like go up and down the coast of Europe.
That sounds absolutely beautiful. Okay, thank you.
What about you?
For me?
Yeah, I have to
What would
know.
I do? Oh my gosh, I would do a pink glitter palace. That sounds weird. I know, everything. It would just be wonderful. Everything would be pink. We'd all wear pink, and then there'd be cotton candy everywhere. Right?
Perfect.
Yes! David, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. And next time, please come back, and you're going to have to teach us probably how to cook, considering I don't even know what a mollusk is or whatever that thing was called. So please get all of David's fabulous party planning tips. They are in his book. It is in the carousel below, as long with all this beautiful scape that we've got going on here. It's all linked in the carousel. And everyone in the chat, that was so sweet of you to join in and just give a lot of love to the fabulous David. But
Thanks, guys.
now we are going to try something. David, you have to stick around and watch us try something. What could that be?
Always try something once.